Hi everyone, welcome to MAT 6312, Principles of Child and Adolescent Development. My name is Dr. Rochelle Miller. I am really excited to be working with you all this semester. This is one of my favorite courses to teach, and so I hope that you enjoy it and you see the benefits and applications of the concepts that we'll be talking about throughout the semester. So basically, we are going to be covering various learning theories in this course. You'll be able to apply these learning theories in your current classroom or with your future students. Another purpose of this class is to prepare you for the PLT, the Praxis PLT, Principles of Learning and Teaching. And so I'm just going to give you kind of like a layout of a brief description of the layout of the course, and feel free to contact me anytime throughout the semester if you have any questions. And so I am under the online classroom here, the main tabs here, the main menu options, and in the online classroom, this is where you will find all of the modules listed for the course. The modules are listed week by week, and I'm going to start in Module 0. Please go through Module 0 pretty thoroughly. At the end of Module 0, you will be asked to complete a Flipgrid, a short Flipgrid video that introduces yourself, and a Module 0 quiz to indicate that you have previewed and you've reviewed everything in Module 0 thoroughly. I'm going to go through the course syllabus with you all. So this class is completely online. My office hours are Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9 to 2 o'clock. However, sometimes I might be out observing interns, or I might have meetings. So your best bet is to probably call before you come, just to make sure that I can make a point to be there, or we can set an alternate time for us to meet. The best way to reach me is via email. If it is an emergency, if you need to get to me, if you need to get in touch with me right away, feel free to call my cell phone or send me a text message. You have the required text for this class is Educational Psychology Theory and Practice. You can get it through the bookstore, you can get it through Amazon. If you are an MAT student, you will also need to purchase Chalk and Wire, which is done at the bookstore. I strongly encourage you to purchase Chalk and Wire as soon as possible and set up Chalk and Wire. There is a Chalk and Wire assignment. I think it's actually in week 1 in Module 1. And it seems like every semester there is some type of technical issue that comes up. So please make sure that you get this taken care of sooner than later. Go ahead, get your Chalk and Wire set up, and so you don't have to worry about that. We will use Chalk and Wire at the end of the semester for our key assessment. Our very last assignment will be submitted to Chalk and Wire. Here's a brief course outline. For the course, we have 14 modules in our course, and each week we will be discussing a learning theory. Some modules have, we might be covering the same one multiple weeks. For example, constructivism is an umbrella that has multiple theorists that fall under it, so we'll be covering constructivism multiple weeks, for instance. There is no field experience required. Here are the course assignments. Everything in this course is weighted because some items are heavier, way heavier than others. And so I'm looking at my course assignments. There's going to be a little change in the weight of the course assignments. Philosophy of teaching in the past was 30%. I'm going to change that to 20%. I actually did that this summer, and so I'm going to revise that. So these are the course assignments. The weights of the course assignments may change just a little bit. I always accept late assignments. However, please know that late assignments are penalized 10% of the final score per day that the assignment is late. So for instance, if your assignment is worth 100 points and you submit it one day late, you will automatically be deducted 10 points from that score. And all assignments need to be submitted in full in Blackboard. Attendance and drop policy, there are no face-to-face classes. All work will be done and submitted online. And that's pretty much it for our syllabus. Let's take a look at the course calendar. Feel free to go ahead and print this out. Place it in somewhere where you keep your schoolwork. Place it maybe on the refrigerator, somewhere where you can have access to it very easily. I have the due dates for each of the modules. All of the modules are listed along with the due date. All of my due dates occur on a Sunday, except the very last one. I think December 8th might be a Sunday also, and it is. So all of my due dates, so all of our modules they all begin on a Monday, except for the module 0, just because today's the first day of class and it starts on a Thursday. But starting module 1, the beginning of the module starts on a Monday and the end of it ends on a Sunday. So all assignments are due for me Sunday by midnight. And here are the assignments listed. I want to briefly give you an idea of what each module will look like. So each week you will have some type of assigned reading. Module 1, there's going to be chapter 1. These are the pages for chapter 1. The assignments are listed in red. So the very first thing that you will have for week 1, you'll have a group discussion that you will complete using Zoom, and you will have a chalk and wire orientation. So all of the modules are set up like this. Some modules even have videos embedded. So most of my modules have a folder with lecture videos in it. And you can open up, you can listen to watch these lecture videos. And also in that same folder, there is a PowerPoint that goes with it. So if you want to print up the PowerPoint while you watch the video, and you can take notes while you're watching the video, that's fine. Sometimes I include sample videos just to give you examples of the concepts that we are discussing. Assignments again are in red. If there's a discussion post, it will be in green. And then many of the modules have a folder called additional resources. This is just further examples that I am giving you, so you can get a more thorough understanding of the concepts that we're talking about in that particular module. I try to have more resources than you need. Some of you may feel, okay, after I read the assigned reading, I got this, I understand it, I can move on straight to the assignment. That is completely fine. Feel free to use as much resources as you would like, or as little resources as you like. I want them there for you so you can choose what you need. And I think that's pretty much it. So each week you will have an assignment. Many of the assignments, the larger assignments, for instance, the more heavily weighted assignments, will have a video that goes with it that discusses the instructions for the assignment. I'm trying to find one that has it. Here it is. For instance, the constructivist student activity is one of the more heavily weighted assignments. So when you open up that folder, there is a video that describes the instructions for that assignment, as well as you have a rubric. A rubric is listed for all assignments, but for the more heavily weighted assignments, I also included a video that gives you that goes through the expectations and the rubric for that particular assignment. It's going to be a wonderful semester, guys. I really look forward to working with you throughout the semester. Be prepared to apply various theoretical concepts. Theory can be so abstract, and so my goal in creating this course is I really want you to be able to see these theories in action. I want you to be able to examine them. I want you to be able to evaluate them, apply them in your own classroom. So throughout every module, you will be applying a different learning theory. And this all has an end goal, because at the end of the semester, you're going to have a comprehensive overview of everything that we've covered. So as we're moving throughout the semester, one of the very last assignments, you will use all of this knowledge of theory in order to analyze a lesson plan. I want you to be able to evaluate how theory is embedded, is connected to a lesson plan. And then the very final assignment for the course is creating a teaching philosophy, a philosophy of teaching. How can you use theory in your classroom? How do you envision the role of teachers and students, and how can you justify that? How can you support that using theory? What are your beliefs about instructional methods, instructional strategies, and how can you support that with the use of theory, etc.? I'm looking forward to working with you this semester. If you need me, please feel free to contact me anytime. Here's to a great semester.